Welcome to the Core Women Podcast. I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to spend it with me and my phenomenal guests. I know that 2020 was a unique year with so many twists, turns, and unexpected situations. However, we are now in 2021 and you have been extremely successful in your journey, made it through the unexpected situations, and will continue to maneuver through these unique times with success. You are here because you want to nurture your soul and to hear and learn about the resiliency, courage, challenges, and successes that others have been through in their journeys. What you will hear today are words of wisdom, hope, courage, and strength from a few of the women that have been on this podcast in the past year. It is my hope that the wisdom and inspiration these women offer will ignite your spirit as we head into 2021 together. Thank you for being a part of the Core Women home.
My hope is that we somehow find the urgency to live this life according to our dreams and purpose. That was my motto coming into 2020. My name is Autumn McKenzie, and I write about urgency and intention. So much has changed this year. I mean, urgency has found all of us. I am no exception. But what I've learned through my conversations, through sorting through my change, it's been invaluable. And I aim to encourage others as we navigate these rough waters. For me, faith has been a big, huge part of it. And that has been my guiding light. So moving forward into 2021, may we encourage each other to effect change while living, loving, and dreaming boldly in our God-given purpose. Summer, you're awesome. Thank you for including me in on your project.
My name is Bibiana Krall, and I'm an author, and I was a guest on the Core Women podcast this year. It's been an amazing experience. I've met so many terrific women overcoming challenges, doing incredible things in their lives. Dr. Summer Watson is one of the most supportive women that I know, and she brings people together to talk about challenges and struggle, but also about really positive ways that we can enrich each other's lives. So as far as advice for 2021, well, we're here, and let's make this positive and let's get some goals accomplished. So take care and let's do this. Let's do this together.
My name is Christine Smith. I'm the co-founder and managing partner of Ripple Effects. I'm really grateful for being on the Core Women podcast this year with Summer. She allowed me to really open up about my life experience and share some really hard points that I thought would, in turn, really help other people who may be experiencing something very similar. Some advice that I would offer for 2021 is not to listen to anybody else. You are the director in your own life play, and no one can tell you what to do, what direction that you should go in, and how you should react, how you should go about doing those exact things. So just keep that in mind going into 2021.
Hi, this is Jen Fontanilla, certified money coach and founder of Queen Up Life, committed to helping women create their ultimate life without worrying about money by gaining clarity, hope, and confidence and mastering their money and mindset. Being on Core Women podcast has been an incredible experience because I'm all about pouring into other women and offering them actionable items that they can use and feel great about, and that they are making small steps towards progress and creating the life they want. One thing that was a light bulb for me was realizing I had to go back to understanding and revisiting my own values and my worth. We get so busy and forget those foundational things. It was so important for me to go back to that myself, even after telling others to do that. And I will tell you, it has been a game changer for me, especially during this time of the year where you're evaluating what you want to accomplish for the following year. So my words of wisdom that I would offer is to give yourself the gift of time and self-care. Stop and allow yourself to have some time for yourself and just sit. journal, and really think about what it is that you need to do for yourself in the following year and what are those habits you need to start implementing today. Get a head start now so you're not looking back when it's March and still saying, I need to do this. Stop and take the time out today because you're worth it, and this is important for you to do.
Hi, I'm Katy Tinney from Cartel. Being on the Core Women podcast, I learned that sharing my story is important, even though I don't really like to do it. My words for 2021 are put the past in the past and move the fuck forward.
Hey everybody, this is Kerry Solmonsen from the Cancer Cartel. Meeting Summer and being featured on the Core Women podcast was such an incredible experience for me. I love sharing my story and our story of Cancer Cartel in the hopes that it will inspire someone to just do it, to just go out and try. Start and you can achieve your dreams. My words of wisdom for 2021 is something that I live by, and it's we rise by lifting others. Focus your energy in 2021 on helping people. We promise you'll feel great. Thank you, Summer. We enjoyed being on your podcast so much, and we're so grateful to you.
My name is Chris Evans Bien. What I learned about myself from being a guest on Core Women's podcast in 2020 was that telling my own story is just as important as my career experience. I gained confidence from speaking publicly about some of the issues I've dealt with in my career and in my life. Being authentic and who you really are is a step in the right direction, and we as women need to strive to improve our lives and our careers and support each other. My words of wisdom for 2021? Be fearless. Don't give up and go for what you really want to do by putting in the time and the effort.
Hello, my name is Lisa Hoffman, and I'm an actress and model in the Washington, D.C. area. I was honored to be a guest on the Core Women podcast. Although I have to say, I did not feel like I was being interviewed, as Dr. Summer Watson has such a soothing and calming voice. It felt more like a conversation we were having over coffee. My words of wisdom would be the same as I had in the interview, and that is that it's never too late to pursue your passions and live the life that you dreamt of. See it, believe it, be it. Thank you.
Happy New Year to everybody, and especially to Dr. Watson. This is Margie Crow, and I want to give you a huge thank you for having me on the Core Women's podcast this year. It was an incredible experience, and I hope that I was able to empower some women to share their stories, to work through adversity, to overcome obstacles. And, my words of wisdom for this coming year is it is never too late to make change. So we need to just start where we're standing and move forward in courage and hope, and to share our experience with other people and to support others in their struggles. So happy New Year to everybody.
Hi, my name is Sarah Patterson, and I run a consulting firm. We specialize in project management, people engagement, really optimizing technology in companies and making them more operationally efficient. I was able to meet Summer and be on her podcast, Core Women, and it's been such a pleasure to be a part of it, to be able to hear other women's stories and their experiences, not only to be inspired, but to gain perspective and motivation as well. So as we go into 2021, I would say just don't look back, move forward with new eyes, new heart, and new inspiration. Have a great year. Take care.
Hi, my name is Sejal Thakkar. As we get ready for 2021, I wanted to share a quote by Dr. Martin Luther King. Making lasting change in the world means staying true to deeply held principles. Whether or not we aspire to be leaders on a grand stage, each one of us walks a positive path when we lead others by example, inspiration, and commitment to our most deeply held values. So let's bring it on 2021. Thank you, Summer Watson and Core Women, for continuing to interview women from around the world that are movers and shakers, and just the stories, the amazing backgrounds to hear about women and their trials, tribulations. what it took them to get them where they are. I really appreciate every episode that you have on Core Women, and I can't wait to see what you do next year. Thanks, Summer.
This is Sharon Lee Zapata, and my experience of being on the Core Women podcast can be described as follows. Connecting the dots on the human landscape and meeting people, meeting incredible game changers, people who will push you to the next level. And I can't tell you how stoked I am that this happened to me, the meeting Dr. Watson and connecting with other amazing people. I want to leave you with 2 tips going into 2021 as we enter the new year. You ready? Number 1, we can be resilient, strong, imperfect, and a work in progress. And number 2, your social currency is by investing in the relationships that will help you grow. So cheers to 2021, and get up and get down, go around, under, around, up, and down again. It's never too late to reinvent yourself and make things happen for you in 2021. Cheers.
Hi, I'm Shelly Tinney from Cancer Cartel. Being on the Core podcast in 2020 was very inspiring to share my story with Summer and her amazing community of women, all who are like-minded like myself, trying to inspire others. And the words of wisdom as I go into 2021, 2020 showed us we can do really hard things. In 2021, I know we can do anything. Thank you, Summer.
Hi, I'm Sandra Diggs, your girlfriend relationship advocate, creator of Girlfriend Therapy in a Box, and the owner of Glitter Me This & Co. So I created Girlfriend Therapy in a Box, which is a personalized keepsake box that captures the very essence of having your girls by your side to help you celebrate and get through these life's ups and downs at a moment's notice when you can't be there in person. The box is designed to make her sparkle, move, indulge, laugh, and exhale, and most of all, smile. I absolutely loved being on Dr. Summer Watson's podcast. She's so empowering to other women. My business is very new. It's only been open a year, and just having her allow me to express and share my journey to get here from being a CFO, corporate CFO, to being the owner of Glitter Me This was just amazing, and I loved her support and her spotlight. So I absolutely know that going into 2020, the word is keep pivoting. Pivot, pivot, pivot.
My name is Vanita Lee Tatum. An insight I've gained about myself is that I have the power to transform my own mind. This can be achieved when we follow words of wisdom by fashion icon Coco Chanel, who once said, "The most courageous act is still to think for yourself."
My name is Yvonne Alston, founder and principal of Indelible Impressions Consulting. Being on the Core Woman's podcast, I learned how important it is to be willing to share your story. I was contacted by several listeners afterwards that said sharing my life's journey and trials was so brave, and more so that my dedication to overcome really inspired them. Little did they know how scared I was at the onset. But I'm really glad now that I did it, and that my journey and my story can help someone else. And as for my words of wisdom going into 2021, be unapologetically authentic, and know that wherever you go in life, the workplace, or even the grocery store, you are enough. Show up to life as no one else but the truest version of who you are. There's so much freedom in that.
If you need a strategic empowerment coach, contact me. If you want to tell your story of empowerment or how you have reconstructed your life to drive change, send me a video or an email of your story, providing permission to use it on my social media platforms. If you want to be featured on my podcast, reach out to me at info@corewomen.com. I want to hear from you and to get to know you. You are now part of the Core Women home. Let's get to know each other. Let's learn from one another. Please follow Core Women on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Please let your women friends know about this podcast. If you write about Core Women in your social media posts, please hashtag Core Women. This is all about women. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about Core Women, and please stay tuned for continued growth of the Core Women movement. Let's grow and drive change together.